Here we are. Here we are back in the page. Still a celebration of life at this point, dude. We just clocked in, clocked out. Now we're hanging out. Now we're just chilling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were literally just talking about family matters for about the guts of 40 minutes on the free one.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. The other options for people to inform themselves are just terrible, depressing events.
Yeah.
There's always one bad thing in the news.
Yeah.
Now it's the news. There's always like a bad, the news is always like oh man, there's a big situation. Yeah. We're now faced with like 5 bad situations.
Yeah. There's no more squirrels on skis on the news.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And the weird part is too, so we have the news, and then if you look at the news on your phone, there's also sponsored ad stories.
Yeah.
So those slots are up for sale, but you're still supposed to believe that it's some sort of like beacon of truth.
Yeah.
When in reality it's clearly for sale. Like the space, there's like page ads, and there's also like sponsored article type things.
Yeah.
But those other articles are by no means controlled by money whatsoever.
Yeah. It's
I don't like I said I don't want to get
I don't know.
That, but
it's weird that corporations haven't just like established their own media yet instead of just buying like old media.
You mean like Procter and Gamble Times?
Yeah.
Well, no, because then they have to do it through like other places, so you don't think it's like that,
Well, I mean, if one company was just honest, like we want to control our narrative, and they just put it out, I think people will fuck with it,
No, they wouldn't. They'd be like fucking assholes. Well,
Google does it. Google takes other Google. They take other people's news.
Yeah, but this is the design as I see it. It's like, so you get people hit into a niche thing. You find people's like they do literal psychological testing. Like see people what makes people tick.
Yeah.
And then you just cater to that hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And then so it's like you have like this like deeply intense personal loyalty to this stream of information. And then whatever they're selling, you're like, fucking right. Dude, Fox does it. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Fox ads are the funniest fucking company.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the shit they advertise on Fox News?
It's like the gas station sex pills.
It's basically on par with shit like that. It's really fucked up. But guys, again, I don't know why I keep jumping in, fucking revved up. I check the news. I'm like, give me something funny to talk about. And I read it and I go, Jesus Christ, this sucks. I tap into the world like once a week and I just go, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What's up?
It just seems like he's making as much noise as possible.
I'm not trying to make noise.
I was trying not to laugh. He's like a maraca.
I'm trying not to make noise.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
These beanbags were not the wisest choice. Dude. That's all me.
No, dude.
That's all me. I'm gonna take that. By all means, Lemaire, get comfortable.
I don't know if that's gonna happen, man.
There we go.
Hey, there you go. Laying on your side like the sex machine you are.
Is he still in frame? This happens every time. Lemaire somehow turns these things into a lily pad by the end of the episode.
I've never seen someone kill a beanbag before.
This is what happened with me and my brother. We lay on those air mattresses. It just fucking
really
it sinks. I don't know how to lay it. I don't know how to lay down.
Dude, the couch can't even handle you right now, dude.
Do you just sleep standing up? How does it...
You sleep in Urkel's time machine every night?
Yeah, the transformation chamber.
You just sleep in a pod.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to take 3 balls?
I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Good. So, David, we got very into Lemaire's world. What's up with you, dude? What's happening?
Not much, man.
What you doing? What's the day to day?
The day to day is just bullshit,
Like
it's,
what?
I've been frustrated. I've been getting a lot of comedy gigs rescheduled.
Oh, well, you're about to talk about that.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to Austin in a couple months, right? And I look on the calendar, and there's a guy on there who I had worked with before.
Yeah.
Do I know this man?
Yeah, I worked with him one night.
Yeah.
It's African American gentleman, and he walks into the green room and he looks at me and he goes, "Fuck," and he walks out. Right?
What?
I'm like, what the fuck's his problem? And then he starts yelling at the manager, saying that he wants no black people on his shows, and it's in his in his contract. He's like, no black people on my shows. It's in my contract. You got to read my rider, my contract.
Damn,
And so-
sounds like he was a little mad.
Yeah. So he demands that. He demands.
Hey, that's his right, dude. This is America.
Yeah.
That's what the soldiers fight for, dude.
Exactly.
That's what they hate over there in the Middle East.
They had our freedom.
So they're trying to take away from us our ability to say no black people.
And what's going on with this guy?
So
Such a funny reaction.
so basically I get fired that night, right? And then the next night Chip Chantry, our friend Chip Chantry, comes and he looks at Chip and he goes, perfect. And then walks out the room. Because Chip's like the whitest guy on the planet, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, long story short, I see that in Texas I'm on a calendar with this guy. We're not on the same shows, but we're in the same club.
Are you really?
Yeah, and I told him, man, I was like, yo, I don't know if this is gonna work out. Because as soon as he sees my black face on his calendar, he's gonna demand that I get fired. You know?
True. I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
So, no, but you guys are on different shows.
exactly. But I'm saying he's so obsessed with that shit. I think he's just gonna see my
you're
face.
not even fucking around. He might be like, no.
Yeah, that I'm in the same building. Yeah, he's
just
not gonna
needs-
remember me, but just seeing another black
He needs
face.
a corn-fed white boy.
Yeah,
He's just haunted by black people. He's like, no, not any, please, no.
yeah.
It is very funny to think that like your whole shit will crumble
Yeah.
if you have a black opener.
Yeah. He's
like-
going to talk about Jay-Z.
No, this is. Oh, I guess I didn't mention. He's a black comic.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly
yeah,
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be a wild story. If
No,
that
some
was-
of
that'd
the
be the news.
listeners, some of the listeners probably wouldn't understand until I.
Pete Holmes
Yeah.
walked in and was like, "What the fuck?
Get a black
Absolutely
guy.
not."
Yeah. Sorry.
Brian Regan rocks in the crib.
Yeah, that was that should have been stated. Yeah, I've heard that's not totally unusual. I think there was a couple more black dudes who would be like, "Nah, man, give me a white opener," but nobody holds it down with the tenacity.
But when I've seen that before, they want specifically a wide opener so they can trash him.
That kind of rules too.
Yeah,
That happened to a dear friend of
yeah, it did.
Chris Wood got crushed one time.
Yeah.
Crushed.
What happened? Like,
Some guy just had, I forget the guy who had him on.
I heard he was pissed. He was like ready to fight, and
Yeah,
you
who?
know, Wood's having like meltdowns and shit. I heard
Yeah.
about that. Yeah. He
Wait.
was so angry.
who was it?
I want to
When
say
was it?
I want to say TK Kirkland.
Oh,
TK
yeah, yeah.
Kirkland.
Right? Yeah.
That's exactly who.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's yeah, Wood got blacked.
They didn't pay him extra money. You got to get paid extra money.
That's,
if you
you
get
should
set
have
up
hazard
like that.
pay to get absolutely roasted.
Yeah.
Like, look, man, we're giving you an extra $100 on the weekend, but you're going to get roasted.
I've never seen someone have their comedy set cuckolded before.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, did you watch the whole show?
I heard about it. I
Oh,
didn't see it.
okay.
Yeah.
Wood's a great bro, but he leaves himself open to a black
Yeah.
comic would just
Mockery.
can
Oh,
just
yeah,
completely be
yeah.
like, what the fuck's going on with this?
Yeah. Why'd it take you so long to get your pants off, motherfucker?
Why would his pants be off?
Because he does a bit about how he has sex and it's hard for him to take off his pants.
Don't give away the fucking goods, bro.
Jesus,
I'm
man,
sorry,
you're gonna
I'm
ruin
sorry.
this.
Yeah, but dude,
you're gonna ruin
that's-
the special.
Dude,
bad, my bad,
getting
my bad.
roasted like that and having no idea it's devastating.
Yeah.
Especially if you go off, if you have like a set that you don't love and you get roasted immediately afterwards. It's murder. That should be an exception to murder where it's just like, man, like if you get like you catch your wife cheating,
Yeah.
you don't get like premeditated, you don't get like level or whatever, like first degree murder. That should be like third degree murder. If you get roasted after like a lukewarm feature set
Yeah.
for like 132 people in the
Yeah.
crowd,
Yeah.
I could see doing something bad. I've had that energy myself.
Yeah.
One time after a comedy contest in New Brunswick, it's like a 5-minute set. I didn't think I did that good, and the guy like roasted me afterwards, and I like approached him in front of his girlfriend. I was like, "Don't ever fucking do that again, dude. I'll fuck you." I was so mad. Like, dude, and I was like, "No, I'm just fucking around." But seriously, dude, fuck
Yeah.
you. Seriously, don't fucking do that.
That's the worst though. Like you know, like bombing in front of a white crowd, and then like the black headliner just like brings it up again.
Yeah,
you know,
he's
and
selling
shits
you
on
out.
it. Yeah. But also, it's
He's
like
doing the right thing.
if
yeah.
you're hosting, you can't leave.
True,
Matt, you're talking like a sellout, dude. Would you sell out? How many white people have you sold out, dude?
dude. It's so fun. It's so funny. I got reprimanded for this.
Yeah.
It's so funny. My early days of comedy, I would go do What was the one place in New Jersey? It was Comedy Cabaret.
Rascals?
Yeah.
And I would go on there and just trash the fucking host as hard as I could. I thought it was a funny thing to do. Especially the guy wore like a purple fucking vest. So I came out and just motherfucker just had a good old time making fun of him. And they pulled me aside like, don't ever fucking do that again.
Yeah.
So I'm in full support of like going out and letting it hang. I feel like I always thought if you do stand up, you need to fully be ready to be completely humiliated at all times.
That's true.
And be a good sport about it.
That's fair.
I feel like that's part of the biz, in my opinion.
On a bad day.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I feel like you can't be trying to hold down your dignity doing stand up like, whatsoever. I genuinely feel like that's not like if you're in the NFL and you're getting tackled, you can't be like if you're like they're hitting too hard, you're a pussy in the NFL. You're out here being like, hey, don't say that about. It's like, dude.
Yeah,
it's time you hang up the jersey, dude.
Yeah.
But it's so
become an activist.
It's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny for the audience members to watch. Just like and it's almost like the price you should pay. If you bumble for like a live weekend show, and you don't crush, that's the sacrifice you need to offer.
Yeah.
You need to put yourself up on the altar.
Yeah.
And just let some dude be like, where the fuck did they get this one? Where did they pull him out of? What the fuck? Because the audience loves it. It's so funny, dude.
And then you try to do some jokes. And
I also fully support quietly boiling in a murderous rage behind the stage. You're like, fuck that guy.
Well, that's what I would say. Like the worst part about the Wood situation is like he had the host.
Oh, he was hosting.
So people don't know as a host, you can't leave.
True.
If you're a middle, you can fucking bounce as soon as your set's over.
Pull the fucking baseball hat down and fucking
walk out the back door.
Yeah. Take your $100. I'll take my $100 now and leave.
Go to the next door bar.
But the host, you got to stay. So it's like, so he's got to sit there and fester for like another hour.
Is it fair to say he basically had a slave?
I'd say so. Yeah. A little bit.
He had a slave.
A little bit.
Kind of, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean Wood was the slave though, right?
Yes, I'm saying.
Yeah. TK had the slave.
TK had him.
Yeah. Reverse slavery. Yeah.
So you're saying you're stuck. You're saying it's as bad as being a slave.
Yes.
Being a host with
like the feature can run north for freedom. Wood's just sitting there with shackles on it.
Yeah.
He's down in Mississippi.
He's in a green room bathroom just humming songs.
He's just humming "Time of Your Life" by Green Day.
Dude, what was that Gordon Lightfoot
Get back
song?
up here, you goofy motherfucker! God damn it!
Lord, save me from this bully Negro.
Why you so tall and look like a lizard?
Oh my god. Yeah, man. I mean, dude.
So he's just festering that entire night. Then he has to go back and like do announcements.
Oh my god. That's called being an absolute soldier in this game of comedy, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's all about giving people a good time.
Yeah.
A good time on a weekend.
Can I take a second to readjust?
Absolutely. I would love nothing more for you to fucking noisily adjust your body.
When he said that he was set earlier, I was like, you lying, motherfucker.
Oh, absolutely. I told you, that's on me, dude. You're looking good right now. You're looking up. That's
sturdy.
That's somebody who's going to take a Patreon podcast to the next level.
You gotta lock it in with the feet. You gotta lock it in.
You're basically the human representation of this technology right now. In that form.
The spaceship, dude. Captain.
Yeah, man. Nothing worse than getting absolutely annihilated. I had Helium for the longest time. Only let me do black weekends.
Yeah.
They would like, and they even like said it to me. They were like,
well, they saw your Facebook profile, like, oh, he's with one of those.
No, they would be like, it became a thing because they were like, do you want to open for Damon Wayans? I was like, that'd be tight. You want to do Bruce? That'd be sick. And then it was like, literally, it was like 5 black headliners. They were just kind of like, because I think they wanted a white boy.
Yeah.
And I was decent. I did decent for black audiences. Yeah. Some would say pretty good for a host, but dude, I remember one of the owners came back and he was just like, they really like each other. And I was like, yeah. It's a weird conversation now.
He was like, it was their language.
He was innocent. He was innocent enough where he was like impressed, but he was also I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah.
From a whack.
But then it's like, yeah, it's crazy to be like, I don't know if there's more than one black person on a show will die. It's like, clearly you've never been to any black comedy show.
Yeah.
Where there's like 12.
Yeah.
Oh God, the flyers.
Always some dude wearing like, there's always some kind of like crazy hat on a flyer.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah. And there's always one comic on the flyer, like, but he doesn't have a comedy name. It's just like a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Those flyers are very nice. I've been told too, on a little inside scoop, they're like, we like to get one like white dude or white lady on the flyer.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing where they're like, it creates like a thing, like, yeah, like, you know,
like the Michael Jackson thing, or like they used to make him whiter on his album covers.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
I think he kind of did that to himself,
so he can sell more album covers or albums.
No, that was a thing back in like the early '80s with MTV. They would not play black videos. They were like, we don't think people are ready for Michael Jackson or Prince. It's going to turn them away. Yeah,
it's going to make them too fucking horny.
that is funny back then.
Yeah,
like,
what do you think about it? It's like, yeah, people are not going to be fans of Michael Jackson and Prince.
That could literally destroy. That is funny. Like, this could destroy our whole network.
Can you imagine the first time like a white guy watched his white wife watch Prince, and she was like, "I've never felt like this before," and he's like, "This is bad. We can't let the people know about this."
It was pretty open back then to be like, if you were to see like Prince being like just way too sexy, you could like get together with your boys and be like, did you see that shit? And his wordless be like, I don't like that. Nothing was explained. It was just like, that's fucking bullshit. No.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, watch. There's in the 90s, if you watch Farrakhan go on Donahue, I've talked about this like 5 times. It's the best thing to watch, but it's so funny watching the white audiences back then being like, go back to Africa with just full impunity and be like, woo. It's so nuts.
You got to find one of those audience members now. Like, what were you thinking?
Dude, I mean, there was in the 70s when I was talking about the Psychic Spy Project, there was like a lot. There was a lot of dudes who would like take them aside and be like, yo, that's the devil's work. There's a large portion of the population still in the 70s to be like, that's devil stuff.
The psychic stuff?
Oh, yeah.
At a party, be like, that's fucking devil stuff.
Yeah. That goes back to like the witchcraft stuff.
Yeah, there was that. It was like, exactly. In this, in the fucking, you know, in the whatever it is, the cultural milieu, let's say. Excuse me. Cultural milieu. It's drifted pretty fucking far. But there was a golden era in the 90s where you see a black guy dancing too good on TV and be like, what the fuck? And then networks would listen.
Dude, Prince didn't even dance, dude. He was just...
No, he did. But it wasn't his primary thing, yeah.
I just did what Prince did.
That's
what Prince
Well,
does.
Michael Jackson was at like, I mean, no, I genuinely don't think you could become more famous than Michael Jackson was.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that he liked, you know, I don't know if he exclusively liked little boys or if that was like,
I think,
like, do you think there were so many chicks backstage and he was like,
dude,
no.
I think that was a part of the character of Michael Jackson because we don't really know anything about the real guy, Michael Jackson.
Go on.
You've never heard, think about it this way. You've never heard Michael Jackson's real voice.
What?
You've never heard Michael Jackson's real voice once in your whole life.
I never did.
Never ever.
How do you explain that? Make me understand.
There's my brother, he was telling me Charlie Murphy was talking about.
Did you guys figure this out on the air mattress, dude? So what happened?
We had a beautiful Mexican brunch, and then
they were like, psst. I don't think that's his real voice. Me neither.
So you had a beautiful Mexican brunch. How did you get to the bottom of this mystery?
Because dude, he said Charlie Murphy said whenever he met Michael Jackson, he would drop his real voice and he'd be like, "Yo, what's up, my nigga?"
Nah,
yeah, dude.
That's not real.
It's online somewhere, dude, for sure, dude.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, dude.
I can't see Michael Jackson saying, "What's up, my nigga?" Is this in the same Richard Pryor book?
Oh my
dude, it was a video, dude. I'm telling you.
You have a video of Michael Jackson.
No, not Michael. Charlie Murphy saying it about Michael Jackson.
He's obviously kidding. That's the funniest thing in the world.
No, dude. Michael Jackson don't talk like that, dude. I'm telling you. There's a video of him in the back of a car, and he's like, look at
Hold
her
on.
titties.
Do we have it?
It checks out. It says that people who spoke to Michael in his personal life, said he had a big, deep voice, quote unquote.
What? And he'd be like, man, they're tripping. I'm not fucking these kids. They said I'm fucking these kids.
Dude, the blackest Michael Jackson ever been is when he danced on the top of his car when he got out of court, when he said he wasn't guilty. That was the real Michael Jackson. That was the realest he's ever been.
Oh, my God.
Never heard his voice.
Do you have the clip? Can you send me the clip? I can play it.
There's an alleged clip that Noah's investigating right now.
It's definitely fucking...
I have heard stories that say that people like he had like a different speaking voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noah's in hard production.
What? And what? Why did they have to make him have such a high voice?
That's him, because he created a character. I don't know. I think something happened
when you hear him
it's
talk. He actually
genius.
sounds just like Janet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's hot.
Yeah, they do sound similar.
Yeah.
The first video was a dead end. It's not actually his real voice.
I kind of believe you. That is a thing because he got fucked out of all of his music royalties and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Damn. Dude, just imagining Michael Jackson getting off doing all like the hee-hees. And then it's like going backstage, like, how was it, Michael? Being like, shit. Got me sweating like a motherfucker up there. Doing that fucking moonwalk bullshit. God damn.
I told y'all motherfuckers to grease up the bottom of my goddamn loafers.
Who the fuck shot a bottle rocket into my hair? Almost burned up my whole fucking head.
You just burned up my motherfucking Jerry curl. I just got this motherfucker.
Where's my fucking daddy?
Call Coca-Cola. Fuck these Pepsi niggas. Burn up my goddamn hair.
Macaulay Culkin, what's up, motherfucker? He loved Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He chilled with Macaulay Culkin when Macaulay Culkin was like 9. Yeah. Like they went on trips together. He owned, by the way, I think the
he rented. I think he rented Macaulay.
You think Macaulay Culkin knows?
You think he rented
Jackson?
Macaulay by the hour?
Yeah, you can rent. You can rent children at that time.
Send me a smooth ass white boy.
Do you want to get extra insurance on it? Nah, I got my own.
I think my credit card covers that actually.
Did you ever hear about Dave?
Who's that?
Dave.
There's this guy named Dave who people think, all right, you know about the Pepsi thing where Michael Jackson got put on fire? Uh-huh. Dave is what happened to Michael Jackson.
Wait, what, did he get lit on fire or was he was he freebasing?
Yeah.
No.
What was it, his bitch wife?
He was doing a music video and then like fireworks got in his Jerry curl. Set his hair on fire.
He's like, look, Brooke Shields, keep your ass upstairs because some shit's about to happen downstairs. You can leave, bitch ass Brooke Shields.
Oh man,
we have a video coming to you right now that we think might be good evidence to support Lemaire's theory.
Oh, send it right to me. I'll enable my Bluetooth.
There we go.
But the video is go. Can you timestamp this, Noah, so I could edit the video in?
Absolutely.
Because he is talking
Michael Jackson's talking
on film, and the voice does.
Oh,
sound
here
different.
we go. Yes.
Oh! At the beginning when he has to get it right?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It's like an interview.
Oh, let me get my Bluetooth enabled here. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Damn, I have so many devices. This is seriously a problem in my life right now.
Actually, I think the changing his voice is smarter because I think he and Chimone just doesn't sound right in a deep voice. Yeah,
Chimone.
Doesn't matter if you're black or white.
That would have tanked MTV if he was grabbing his dick all that time and like Chimone.
I think that's how you get away with grabbing your dick that many times. Just having a high pitched voice.
Oh, here we go. We're locked in.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
Was a wonderful experience, like a revelation. And it was almost as if it was deja vu, as if it happened yesterday, because I felt as if Ed Sullivan was introducing us when we first premiered I Want You Back. And I love my brothers, and it was just a great celebration. It was so much fun. Well, all the hysteria and adulation and all the notoriety that comes with being a performer,
He sounds like he's in witness protection.
It's always a great pleasure.
This voice is modulated.
To perform with Chris Tucker and Usher.
Yeah, dude, you can do that. You can just change the pitch and keep
there's some modulation to that. But that does sound like the voice that would go with the black face. Because, his voice never went with his black face. That's the voice that goes with his blackface.
I
Wait,
want
you
it.
mean
Like
his
I want like a George Jefferson level.
You mean his original blackface? His original blackface, or after he turned white and started wearing blackface?
His original blackface.
At Halloween.
That's crazy that he did that.
Yeah.
What was the reaction? Like, what was going on when Michael Jackson was like becoming whiter and whiter? What was the reaction to that? Was everyone like, what the fuck?
I think everyone just accepted it. They're just like, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying to become who he wants to be, I guess.
Yeah.
What
I
was his
think
ideal?
he legit had vitiligo though.
Yeah.
But he did get stuff to even it out.
Yeah.
He's like, if I'm gonna be this color, I might as well just be this color all the way around. You know?
But what did he have?
If I'm going
Vitiligo.
to be white, I might
That's
as
like when
well
you
be
become
as
white?
as-
Yeah.
That's when you become corny as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He went from Michael Jackson to Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah. Start going to Dave Matthews concerts.
He bought the Beatles catalog and was like, I got to change.
It's a symptom of vitiligo.
Keeps Dave Matthews. Do you know that he's still touring?
I heard that. Yeah.
DMB still touring.
Yeah.
That's like the one safe space for like pulling a bowl out of your cargo shorts. Being like, you guys want to hit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, dudes. Well,
It was about a 10. I could have did better.
I mean, dude, there's
That's
nothing
so
left to
funny.
cover. We covered fucking Urkel. Everything you need to know about Urkel. You don't know. What are you guys talking about? You must report now.
They got another video, I think.
You must report now.
No, we don't have a video. I just got tagged in a post. I'm on a show with Lisa Ann at the stand.
Oh, let's go.
Porn star?
Yeah, the pornographer.
I heard she was getting married. Or she's engaged to somebody?
Yeah, no, it's to me.
Congratulations.
Damn, dude.
Nah, JK.
That's not a nice thing to talk about.
I'm sorry. That's why I was doing it in private. I didn't mean to interrupt you guys. I didn't mean to distract and derail.
You're
the show.
talking about porn stars?
Just yeah.
You guys are like a couple of perverts. Being
Not
like,
in a
I'm gonna
sexual-
see a porn star.
Dude,
I'm gonna be next to her.
Yeah.
Were you
what
just about to
she's
say not in a sexual way?
No, we were just not in a sexual manner at all. We were just
Okay.
You
discussing.
gotta hit. You gotta take her down.
Yeah.
I'm about to try to take her down.
Matt, do you know Sarah J?
I think so. Yeah.
She's a porn lady. Do you know Sarah J. David J?
Is that the lady that's always in the fuck? No, hold on. Is
She's
that
the
lady that's always in
first
the
pump.
shower?
She's
with
got a
wet
horse.
hair?
She's got a horse face.
She's show respect. She's a nice lady. She's always like interracial doing stuff. I don't know. She did our podcast. It was awesome. She smelled a lot,
okay.
and
I'm
like
sorry.
it
My
was
bad.
like it's okay. She did our podcast, and it felt like we just had her there to just be like sitting next to her. It felt like we were doing what you were saying, like oh, she's here. I can't believe she actually came to talk to us.
And I think I saw an
Yeah.
interview with her. She seemed like she was very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's
You
very
you guys were just like storing her likeness in your spank banks
Yeah,
as
we
hard
just-
as humanly possible.
cool. Yeah.
Did you be honest afterwards? Did you go right? What did you type anything into the search bar? Pornography?
No, I went home in memory.
Oh, really?
Just, just was like, wow, I can't believe that happened. And then everybody was like, yo, why didn't you hit? It's like, that's not an option.
How it works.
Yeah.
That is funny. Yeah, true.
People just think that like it's like,
Yeah.
why don't you just fuck her? It's like I don't know. It's
Oh,
called
I'm sorry. Yeah.
this thing called consent.
Yeah, dude. Content is greater than consent, though. So
Did it actually ruin it for you a little bit?
Yeah,
Like
that's
because
what
you
I'm
actually
curious about.
like did it humanize her?
yeah.
that-
No.
Because that's the worst.
Yeah.
Did it a little bit?
Yeah.
That's the worst. Is like that's why I don't want to watch any porn star interviews. They talk about their childhood or some shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, guess I can't jerk off to you anymore. And you're fucking 8 halfway houses by the time you were 4 years old.
They really should keep that kind of stuff to themselves.
Or at least say it in a sexy voice.
Yeah, that's.
yeah. Don't. That's not for public knowledge. You know.
Well, I used to get hung up on like watching like so I'd see a porn star and then I'd like get so far into their videos I'd see them like 3 years into their career where they like clearly were falling apart physically
Yeah.
and mentally, and that always would kind of ruin things for me.
Yeah.
I'd always be like, God damn it. I was like, I'm done. I can't look at that anymore.
She got the lifestyle. You know?
Yeah, man.
You guys so good. That's
I remember that. I do remember that song. It was pretty tight.
I'm sorry. Yo, I'm gonna go back on the Enterprise.
Lemaire, what else has been up with you, dude? Besides doing cocaine, knowing all things Urkel.
We didn't get into that. I wanted like,
Oh, yeah.
it was your first time, so
Yeah.
like walk us through the feeling.
Oh, we're
So you're leaving a filthy, disgusting bathroom and walking
It
out.
started at Barstool Bar.
As I think all 30-year-old people starting cocaine does.
It was some guy. He was like a businessman from like out of town. He's like, I'm meeting with a senator at 8:30 in the morning. I need to stay up.
Senator?
Yeah, that's what he said. And I was like, whatever. He was like, do you know where I could get some Coke? He said it funny. He tried to make a joke, and then someone was like, you mean it though? And he was like, yeah. And then, yeah, we knew a guy. And then we had to figure out where to hang out. So we went to hang out at the Raven because we drink free there. So we were getting free drinks and waiting for this drugs to show up. And then the guy showed up with the drugs. And it was a group of us. And this guy was like,
should have took it.
No, let him have it.
Yeah, you guys should have rolled on him.
No.
Should have robbed that nigga, man. He got meat and senator money.
Yeah, that would have been funny. He bought the drinks, though. He bought the drinks.
So you guys secured the bag.
Yeah,
Okay.
we secured the
So
bag.
you're admitting to trafficking narcotics.
I didn't do
Go on.
anything.
How much did he buy at least?
I don't know.
20 bag?
I don't know.
20?
I don't know.
Ball game?
I don't know. You
How
told me
much
the game
of the
now, man.
cocaine that you supplied him with did he buy?
I didn't supply him with anything.
No, I know.
found
You were
the
there.
Guy.
Yeah.
I was there.
Did he at least buy an 8-ball or what was up?
I don't know. I don't know.
So, but you helped. But you were part of
Well,
the team that secured the bag. For
Yeah,
this guy.
Yeah.
we secured the bag, and then he went into the bathroom. And he was like, "None of you guys are going to come do this with me." And everybody else was like, "No." And I was like, "I guess I gotta," because
Was
You're just being polite.
Was he
Yeah.
handsome?
no, I didn't want to but I didn't want to sex or nothing.
You don't want to have sex until how was it after you?
When I did the thing, I was like, "Why does it feel this way?" Like at first, like when you do it, it coats your nose hairs.
Oh, you didn't know,
It,
like,
yeah.
fogs your
numbs you
nose
all up.
hairs. Is that what it is? It's numbing.
Yeah.
Oh
You can't feel. You couldn't feel your face.
no, my nose is. I don't know.
That's such a terror. You didn't know that happens.
No, I knew it
You
made
must
you
have been
numb,
alerted.
but I was alert. I was alert as for sure.
So, but you were taken aback by the
Yeah.
level of tingly numbness.
Yeah.
So you did one line, right?
I just did. It's just a toot, just a small
Two?
toot.
Pig.
Yeah,
Okay,
Oh, a toot. You
just
said
a small toot.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
a small pile.
bump.
You're saying
No,
I believe
just
it's
like
called a bump. Is that what?
yeah, a bump.
Yeah.
a bump.
I did a bit. I did a bit of it, and then we went to Wawa, and he paid for our hoagies and stuff. And I was like, "Yeah, all right, dude, I got to go home."
So you did coke and ate a Wawa hoagie?
Yeah, yeah, dude.
So you were just getting all riled up for Hoagie Fest.
Dude, Hoagie Fest is back, boy.
They just see some random black dude just hitting extra meat over and over again. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So
Hitting every condiment on there.
does that change things for you?
What?
Now that you've unlocked your cocaine badge? Are you now thinking about getting your hands on that stuff again?
No.
How long did it last?
I was up to like 4:30. I was just sitting in my room.
Doing what, may I ask?
They told me, they said if you want to get rid of it, you have to jack off. Like jacking off. If you jack off and you could come, it's done, is what they said.
That's how you get rid of STDs also.
So really, that's their. So if you're like bugging out on too much coke, you just got a fap hard as hell.
Yeah. It worked. I went
Yeah,
to
I mean
sleep
they're kind of right about that. If I can't fall asleep, I do that. I do that for coffee, basically. I stay up as late as I can too. That way I get like the max. Because when you do fap and it doesn't work, that's a tough time.
Yeah, that's the worst time.
I do that for coffee and I fap and I'm like, I still feel angsty shit.
I gotta watch this YouTube video, I guess.
Learn more about the fucking Bitcoin, I guess. Fuck. So you fapped.
Yeah.
What did you
selling to
What did you
Bliss.
jerk off to?
I have
80s montages. He works hard for the
I have a Twitter list, and it's a full of like I just like it's called Not Wholesome, and I hide my porn there for me.
On Twitter?
Yeah.
Dude,
What do you
you
mean
look
a
at porn
Twitter
on
list?
Twitter? I feel like it's
Yeah.
terrifying.
No.
What if you like retweet it or do something like that?
Well,
Is it your own
just gotta
account or
be
you have a
careful.
second
No, it's my
account?
account. It's my
Okay.
account. I should make a secret account.
I
You
got
had the
I
best
got
night ever.
I got a second Instagram.
I got
account.
2 Reddits. I got a second
Yeah.
Reddit for sure.
You got one
Yeah.
for the ladies.
Yeah, one for the bitches. It's me, Michael Jackson.
I'm not aware. I'm still an old caveman just going on the porn sites. I know everyone say like you can go to Reddit, you can do this, you can do that.
Yeah. Can I just tell you? I just figured out where you hear Michael Jackson's real voice at.
Where?
Remember that episode of The Simpsons? There was an episode of The Simpsons where Michael Jackson did the voice.
No, he didn't do the voice.
He did do the voice.
It was someone mocking his voice. It wasn't him. It was Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa episode. Yeah. It was someone doing his voice. It wasn't actually him.
Mm-hmm. That's what they would say.
Well,
that's what they would want you to think, dude.
Well, we have a crack research team over here to debunk Lemaire's fake news.
True. Dude,
but I remember that episode. It was like a fat dude who was like, but he wasn't. Was he like? Was he like a mental patient or something?
Yeah, because the first half he just did Michael Jackson's actual like,
on the Simpsons.
Voice. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So Noah, what you got?
We have the voice actor who did that voice.
Oh shit!
None other than Michael Jackson.
And his
himself.
name is
Leon Kompowski.
That's the character.
No, dude. Polish guy just shut you out of the door.
Kompowski, he killed me.
Oh, you are right, Lemaire.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. We're on. We're on it. We need to do some more research.
There was this weird time in the 90s. Michael Jackson also did the soundtrack to Sonic 3.
Did you know actually
it was Michael Jackson in season 3 of The Simpsons, Lemaire? I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Take it all back. Was his voice deep as hell?
Take it back. I'll have to.
No, not in the episode. No.
At the end, it was probably someone else, but at the beginning, it was Michael
It's been
Jones.
removed since in 2019. They took it down because of, I guess, his problematic sexual proclivities.
Really? Has that ever been proved beyond doubt?
No.
Oh wait, they did have that doc. Well, I feel like if Netflix does a documentary about it, you're guilty.
The documentary
HBO.
Cast,
HBO did it.
That documentary cast more doubt.
Actually, they got sued.
Really?
I think the makers of it. Yeah, I think the Jackson family took them to court and they won already.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Yikes, that stinks.
Because I think some of the boys was one of the parents tried to swindle George Lopez.
To say he got touched by Michael Jackson?
No. Like they were like the mom was like this chronic liar, and so she was just
George Lopez. Yeah. Like I know her.
Yeah, so it was like basically she was like saying she had like a sick kid or whatever, but like the kid was like fine after a certain point, but she was still saying that he was sick and getting money from all these celebrities, and so that's where it put so much doubt in as far as like the validity of like what he was saying, because it turns out like the mom was doing this scheme to get money from celebrities.
Clear schemer.
Yeah, because I think George Lopez had contacted the dad, and the dad was like, "No, the kid's fine," and like she doesn't even live where she says she lives, and all this other stuff.
She's a psycho.
Yeah, she's a psycho. Yeah.
Yikes, that's pretty scary. So how many allegations were made against him in the documentary?
I think it was 2 people in the documentary.
So they cut half of it right out.
It was like because I think it was 2 dudes in the documentary. I want to say. Yeah.
Damn, that's all they had on MJ.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know why. I mean, I figured he just did it big with everything. I thought it was like hundreds.
Just a million. No, he's a monogamous kid fucker. He only likes 1 or 2 kids at a time.
I thought he had like a velvet rope, dude.
Dude, after Macaulay, every other kid's just gonna be a disappointment.
True.
Yeah.
He did take down a fucking
legend. He's not a top 10 legend. Kid.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a pedophile, that's your Halle Berry.
Dude, Macaulay Culkin, Jonathan Taylor Grail. Thomas. Just
who do you think took down JTT? I mean, dude, who do you think took down JTT in gay Hollywood?
Dude, Woody. No, I mean, that's not a Michael Jackson pick, but he did Nathan Lane for sure. Nathan Lane, because wasn't JTT.
Kevin Spacey probably grabbed JTT's ass.
Yeah.
I must think about all of those like 90s sitcom hunks just getting their ass grabbed by gay guys the whole entire 90s. You have to go back to the set and be like, Mom, I don't want to do this. Like, we need the money. Fuck. Kevin Spacey goosed me last night.
It's a mighty fine ass you got there, boy. Sorry.
He got found guilty, didn't he?
Yeah, he got in trouble.
Spaceman, I think.
No, it wasn't criminally. No, he was just guilty in the public. Oh, in the UK, you got a charge?
I think he just got charged in the UK recently.
Caught a case.
Damn.
Yeah, Spaceman caught a fucking case, dude. They finally got him.
Good thing he lives out here.
How do you settle those cases? If like, yo, you know that celebrity? Yeah, he grabbed my fucking ass. It's like, how do they find those guilty?
Yeah. They have to do like data aging hand points. Like,
yeah, it's got to be what happened.
Oh, nothing. He's just fighting the charges in the UK too. But
God,
he's got 2 counts of sexual assault on a man in London.
Oh, I thought it was Pibbly Pop. You gave the boy a good Rodring pibbly pop.
He has 2 counts of sexually assaulting a man.
Yeah, a man in London in March 2005.
What kind of assault was that?
And in April 2013.
Wait, how old are they now? How old is the man now?
What's the assault though? Like he
skin.
grabbed someone's ass, grabbed a dick. Like what
True.
It looks here that
Sucked
he
the guy against his will.
It says he caused a man to engage in penetrative sexual activity without consent. So
Did
he
it
rogered
specify
him.
who got penned?
No,
that's buggery in
it
Old
doesn't.
English.
Yeah, buggery.
If he forced himself to get buggered, that's pretty nuts. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that is nuts. It doesn't specify here.
So he
though.
forced anal on somebody.
Yeah, but he says he's innocent and he's gonna.
Well, that's
fight
just
him.
flat out rape if you fuck someone.
Yeah.
I love how they couch it in that language, being like, "Yeah, he forced an anal sex sesh against somebody's will."
Engage in buggery. That's what they put it as.
Really?
Engage. They don't say who got buggered and who.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's a tough act to pull off. I think we've actually covered that before, like forcing someone to fuck you.
Get in
ass.
here.
That's tough.
Oh wait. He fucked
Yeah.
somebody's ass, or he made
They
someone
don't
fuck his
specify.
ass.
It's
No,
really-
He
it's
engaged
vague. I
in
think
a
on
forced
purpose.
anal act.
Kevin Spacey feels like a bottom. I can see him being a bottom. Kevin Spacey asshole.
Have you seen House of Cards?
I don't know. He said he's a top in House of Cards.
Yeah,
What's the character?
Is it?
true.
Damn, dude.
I feel like if you're walking around grabbing asses, you're a top.
Remember?
That's top energy.
Yeah.
You
You say
remember?
just like Michael
yeah.
Jackson?
But dude, if you're a forced buggerer, that's bottom action.
Remember how like Mel Gibson was in every movie? He played like a crazy dude a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, Riggs would in Lethal Weapon be like, "You crazy, Riggs? You crazy?" You know, like Danny Glover would call Riggs crazy.
Yeah.
And then it turns out, you know, Mel Gibson was a little nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, he was definitely jumping out of a burning building in his head. What if that was his inspiration every time? To like jump out of a building and like whatever movie he was in, he just thought about his wife having sex with the black dude. Go! That's so nice.
Dude.
I will say, guys,
Mel Gibson was scarred by the Passion of the Christ. He was scarred by making that dude.
that movie fucking ruled, dude. I
Yeah.
was so happy
It was
he made that.
Dude, I love his movies as a director.
Yeah.
He's fucking great.
Yeah, he
You
does.
don't like what women want?
Huh?
that movie?
I don't
ruled,
think
too.
he directed that.
He was in it though.
Yeah, I'm saying as a director.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, his direct. What are they? Passion of the Christ?
Hacksaw Ridge.
Really?
Apocalypto. I don't know if you ever seen
That movie
Apocalypto.
fucking rules.
I
dude.
love that
I love
movie.
that movie.
Isn't there a Mayan movie?
Kind
Guy
of.
running,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running fast as
Yeah.
hell.
All those little Indian Mexicans run like 4 240s.
Yeah.
They're quick.
Yeah.
Through the jungle too.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Outrunning panthers and shit.
No, they're pretty quick. I will say this: I felt very good about myself the other day when they didn't collect the trash and they observed
Yeah.
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, most hallowed day. They they didn't collect. I just watched my neighbors who put out the trash, and I just
Yeah.
went, Psh,
Everybody in my block put out
Racist.
trash. Yeah.
"Not me, dude." I fucking held my bags back. I said, "I'm
Yeah.
not putting this on the fucking
Old.
curb." I saw a guy try to go into the post office, and I went, "Ah, fool! You racist fool! Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not know what today is, dumbass?"
You got fucking owned.
Oh, I guess you can't go into the bank to steal all the money that you stole from the blacks today, huh?
Oh, was somebody up all night watching Fox News and didn't catch the memo? Yeah, I was laughing so hard because I would see my neighbor, like people would put trash out and then be like, I would get to go, "Oh, they're not taking it today. It's Juneteenth. They're observing." And they're like,
Yeah.
"I thought that was yesterday." It's like, no, we observe it today, guys.
We
Please,
look back
please pull
on
your
it.
bags back to the curb. Please have some decency. Yeah, that was very fun for me to get to just feel very nice.
Yeah.
Like these pieces of shit.
Dude, that's Kwanzaa hat.
You got to be woke for it. You should have gone.
I got
out
to be
there.
woke for a day.
Yeah, I got to be woke for a day.
Like, guys, can you drive your recycling back? Show some fucking respect.
Dude,
Yeah,
woke
there was-
Matt will be a menace.
I could pull that cord at any time I need to, and really mean it. That's all grad school was for social work. It's just
Yeah.
they wanted woke Matt the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing.
There was not equal representation for the psychic experiment in the U.S. military. They did not have a trans psychic.
somebody's gonna kick my ass in one of these DC hotels. Dude, the guy's childhood was so fucking. He's like he writes in a military language about his childhood. So he's like, my issues with my parents are immaterial, but here's what I will say: if a stranger were to have come into my house and picked me up, I would have been happy. Nothing against my mother, but that's how bad my life was, dude. That was the very start of his psychic powers. He remembered. He like saw his aunt one time when he was younger. He was like, dude, I remember being a baby and you holding me. And she was like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, you're wearing a white hat. And he imagined himself with her. And she busted out the photo weeks later and went, holy fuck. And she had to show it to him. And he was like, dude, I tried to tell you. And his life was so bad that his sister also was like having kind of like visions and stuff. But he had an imaginary rabbit that would jump up on his lap and console him when he was a little boy. Because his dad, he never witnessed his dad. Or I should say very seldom witnessed his dad conscious. Like he would come back from school and if he didn't get there, like if he made it, not like his dad would pass out before dinner basically.
Because he was drunk?
Yeah, and his mom was like actually really smart.
Yeah.
But she was so smart that she knew how fucked up their living situation was because she married a dude who just like, she like worked in a furniture store at like 18.
Yeah.
And then like this dude was kind of affable and fun and she married him right away and he was just an absolute alcoholic that like lived in the projects at the time. So she was like, that was, her life was locked in at that point. This was the 60s.
Yeah.
So divorce was kind of frowned upon.
Yeah.
So she was just like,
just feeling bad.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, people did not leave each other.
No, not at all. And this guy was just getting fucked up on like basically minimum wage.
Dude, can you imagine tricking a woman like that? Oof,
this guy must have been funny as hell, dude. Funny as hell. This guy must have been a good time. Also, you're 18. You're like, this is fun. Love conquers all. And you just hit that government house and you go,
oh no,
this is not good.
2 kids in.
2 kids, dude, and I'm pretty sure. So she tried, the way she tried to protect her kid from like the just terrible situation they were living in was to like beat him mercilessly.
Oh.
So he would come back from like fighting gang members.
Yeah.
And his like dad would be like, you can't come in until you have blood on your knuckles. And then he would come in, his mom would be like, you dumb fucking idiot for fighting, and then would beat him. His life was very, very bad.
Yeah.
So he had to go out there and fight and then come back and get beat by his mother?
Yeah.
Oh,
his dad would be like, you can't come in. And then he'd come back and his dad would be like reduced
Passed
to like
out.
ooze on the couch. And his mom would be like, were you out fighting? And would just beat the shit out of him.
Jesus.
Yeah,
his mom must have been pretty badass. If this guy has all these fighting experience, he keeps on losing to his mom every day.
Well, he would laugh. He would let his mom hit him and just laugh at her.
Oh, okay.
He would just be like, it doesn't hurt. Then she would devise greater and more powerful means to fucking hurt him.
Did you get spanked as a kid?
Yeah.
At what age? At what age? By both parents?
Well, my mom would try and do the same thing. I would kind of laugh at my mom. I would be like, okay. When I got to a certain age.
What age did you start laughing at your mom?
My
For me, it was
mom?
like 3rd grade.
Yeah, I was about to say 10 years old.
Yeah.
I would start being like, okay, mom. And she's like, I'm telling your father. And I was still genuinely like, fuck, that sucks.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of, I was like genuinely like,
Yeah.
like I would get a demerit at school and I'd sit at school the whole time and be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Because he would just kick me in the ass as hard as he could.
Yeah.
He had work boots on and he would just be like, I'm working my fucking ass off. You're up there and fucking around. And I'd be like, I know, I'm so sorry. And he'd be like, just get out of my sight. And I would turn around and he would go, bap. Or it would be like, he would like do like a G.I. Joe closed hand, like almost like a hook. Smack.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Dude, my dad, there was one time my mom and my dad, like, we're tired of beating y'all. Y'all got to beat each other.
They outsourced it?
Yeah. And I went real easy. I went a little easy on them. And I was like,
wait, what?
We did it. Because you
guys had to whoop each other?
When both of you guys got in trouble or one of you got in trouble?
We both got in trouble.
Okay.
We both got in trouble.
Should have beat each other.
Yeah, they're like, you guys got to whoop each other. I did it light. And my brother, he would just like whip me. I'm like, dude, chill. Come on, man. Bro.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, your parents stop. Like I feel like at least mine stopped right around like my teenage years.
Like 11.
Yeah, I remember one time my dad was at the bottom of the steps. My dad was at the bottom of the steps, and I remember I was like, probably this is still like 11, maybe 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. And I was like, I think I can jump him, like jump over his head from the middle of the stairs and then run outside. And I tried to jump him and he was like, what the fuck? And just completely snatched me out of the air and kicked my ass. I think he thought I was trying to fucking mad dog him. I jumped from the middle of the stairs thinking I had like a fucked up, I suffered from it into like my young adulthood.
Yeah.
Where like I used to have dreams so much of jumping and floating that I thought I could like jump over. Like, dude, I should jump over high stuff and get fucked up all the time in real life when I was a kid.
You thought you could crouching tiger your dad?
I think I thought at the time I was like, yeah, perfect, I got this. And just like kind of like hit him in the stomach with my knees from the steps. What the fuck? And just beat me up. The same thing happened to me at a Beastie Boys concert. I was like all fucked up on weed and Adderall and alcohol. And I was like, I could jump down to the lower level and just got fucked up.
From the stands?
It was not like as dramatic as the nosebleed section, but it was like I was at the bottom level below the floor, but there was like an 8-foot dip, and then I had to jump up a thing and jump another 8-foot dip into a group of people.
Yeah.
And I was like, I fucking got this. If I just fucking wait till all the security guards' backs are turned at the exact time, I'll be fine. And then I'll blend into the crowd. They'll be like, where'd that guy go? No, man.
What happened?
The crowd immediately dispersed around me, and they just caught me and beat the shit out of me and knocked one of my shoes off. Fuck you guys. Dude, I was just fucked. That's what I was saying. I couldn't do stimulants for a long time. I would get fucked, especially Adderall. I would get so zoned in on the worst idea because I'd be drinking and I'd be like, let's get this going. We can do this. Dude, imagine getting kicked out of a Beastie Boys concert.
Were you playing Assassin's Creed or something?
It was Metal Gear Solid for me.
Okay.
I thought the security guards were just going to go, huh? But they got the exclamation points and saw me, and I was like, fuck, shit. I had played a lot of Metal Gear Solid, and I like fully thought that's how shit like sneaking around worked. Like, well, if their backs are turned, they have no other senses to perceive you. But you get whoopings, David James?
Yeah. Got whoopings until probably about. I was smart about it because after a while I learned I was like I would take the joy out of it from my mom. I was like I'm gonna take her joy out of it. So basically, like my brother would run and hide, lock himself in the bathroom for like an hour. All that shit.
That's pretty fun to kick that door in.
Yeah. But I would just basically just take my pants down and I just bend over and be like this, you know, like just like put like my fist in my chin and just totally relaxed. That way it took her rage away.
Whoa, you put your ass on a platter.
Yeah.
You serve your ass on a platter.
Yeah.
Dude, you need to hang out with Spacey.
Yeah. Because my brother, he was the one who got it the worst because he would like run and try to fight. He would try to like lock himself in the room. So it made her rage even worse.
He made it fun. He made it fun.
Yeah. So it's like, it's like someone's running from you, you know?
Yeah.
He made himself into prey. Yeah.
I will say, having kids, I really wish I'm pissed I missed that time where you could just beat the shit out of your kids and everyone would be like, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know, I missed that golden era where you could just be like, what's going on? Oh, beat the shit out of them. Then this will fix this. Yeah. What, they lack impulse control in school and they're doing stuff? I'll just terrorize them in my house. And everyone's like, you're doing a very good job.
I got to figure out a better way to beat my kid's ass.
I will say though, like I feel like I was one of the kids who like did need physical force.
Yeah.
Dude, I would like go into boardwalks and piss all over the fucking toilet paper. Like I would go into a public bathroom and wet every single roll of toilet paper.
Dude, the menace.
Totally unprovoked. I'd be like, that'd be funny if everyone went to get toilet paper and all of them were soggy with piss. At like 12 years old, I'm like, that's a funny thing to put in the world. And like my cousin would tell on me, and I'd be like, my dad would be like, what the fuck? There's no way to be like, dude, you can't pee on all the toilet paper.
Do you remember the podcast you used to, the people were shitting in the bathroom?
Shitcast, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to fire that back up.
Do you have any audio of that anywhere?
It's online somewhere. The Shitcast is online somewhere. Dude, I've never been more nervous in my life.
What's the Shitcast? What?
So very early on in the podcast, I did a thing where I would sit with my iPhone recording in a public bathroom, and then if someone was I'd try to find a place where someone was shitting, I'd sit next to them. And then, first of all, I'd capture audio of their dump, which I have one that's so crazy.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, hey, man, like I'm doing a podcast where I interview people that are taking a shit. Do you want to do it? And like, dude, the moment like sitting next to a person while they're shitting, waiting to talk to them I've never been more nervous in my life. And it was one of those things where I'm like, this will be great. I can do this. And I confront it with the reality of it. I'm like, dude, this is terrifying. Yeah. But I did capture a couple of them, and it was just audio recordings on my cell phone. And the first one was a guy being like, nah, man, nah. But the other one, the guy, I think the guy shit really loudly, and then was just like, "Nah, I'm cool." And then I did one with Chris Wood, where me and Chris were both there, and I think I got a little feedback on it, like where we flanked the guy basically. We were in a 3-man setup, and like whoever was there had to be between us.
He can't say no then.
No.
Dude, Wood was like the ringer. You saw like, and like me? You're like, yeah.
It was
like,
so funny because Wood was even like, dude, that was the most fucked up thing. And that's like, yeah, it's a weird feeling, like waiting on a guy in a public bathroom and ambushing him. But yeah,
surprised it didn't backfire. You accidentally tap your toe.
Exactly. One of us.
Oh, I know what this means.
I didn't know at the time I was in high danger of getting sucked. I was in high danger.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Be like, toe tapping. What are you? Oh, this must be one of those like blind fellers. Must need to signify. I'll tap my toe.
What's the toe tap?
Huh?
What's the toe tap?
You don't know what that is?
No.
It's like a thing where if you're in a bathroom, like usually at a rest stop, usually at a truck stop. Mm-hmm. But a guy will be in a stall and he starts tapping his toe, right? His foot, like his shoe on the ground. That means like you want to like fuck around with the guy next to you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Lemaire's like, I gotta stop tap dancing before I take dumps.
Dude, I have so much anxiety
It's
when
my
I'm
favorite song.
Dude, I tap my feet like incessantly when I'm shitting in a public spot because I can't like.
Are they really?
That means you're really horny.
You do the double bass like.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just like I don't know. I can't poop in public places.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You hold it in.
Shy dumper.
It's your body protecting you, dude. More like gay sex.
Yeah. What are you gonna push it back in? Gross.
Why rest stops, by the way?
Truck stops, rest stops?
Yeah, why truck stops?
I think that's just where like, a lot of degenerates are there. And also these guys are lonely. They've been driving by themselves for like 12 hours.
No, that's true. We actually passed I forgot you had to like hide being gay until like 4 years ago. You had to hide it very deeply and secretly.
I'm still hiding.
That's the right move, by the way.
Hide
being gay, yeah.
Why is it the right move?
Shouldn't tell anybody.
Keep it to yourself.
Absolutely, keep it to yourself. That's your business and your business alone.
Dude, I think that's the problem because when gay people started coming out, all those straight people started creating other shit. And they're like, I'm this. So people could be like, we're proud of you for being that now.
Oh, yeah. You're saying those people weren't gay enough, so they had to invent like, I'm fucking a boy and a girl.
No, it was just straight people wanted congratulations. They're being fucking gay. They're like, I need a gay congratulations. I don't know.
I know what you're saying. They're just horning in on it.
Yeah.
They're horning in on what's supposed to be a man quietly repressing his sexuality, slowly alienating his wife over the course of her lifetime, never emotionally connecting with her, and then going to just like places like truck stops or like abandoned warehouses and like jerking off on like 19-year-old boys and going back to the business.
Yeah.
That's fucking man stuff. Not dancing around and fucking around, dyeing your hair.
Yeah.
It's like clutching a briefcase as tight as you can on Monday. Like, shit, fuck. I'm going to lose my job. Yeah, there was a building. Me and Noah saw it on the way back from New York. We did like a little traffic detour, but it was like, I don't know where we were. Somewhere, one of those like North Jersey towns.
Yeah.
It was Bristol. Was this in Bristol? This was in Bristol. So this was in PA. I take it back. There's a porn shop up there. Yeah. It's completely windowless.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what? So we kind of dug into it. Noah being the investigator.
I guess I'm at the Playtime Boutique.
I might have done a show. Is there like a brewery next to that porn place?
There's no way there's a brewery next to this. Dude, this place is just... It was desolate. Yeah, it was. There's no way.
Was it like on the highway? Was it going up in like...
It was on like a detour highway.
Oh, are you talking about the truck stop area?
Fantasy Island, yes.
Oh, that's Duncannon. I know exactly where that is. That's middle of Pennsylvania. That's Duncannon. I did a show there at that strip club around the... Yeah. It's near Sheets.
No.
Wait,
you must be thinking of a franchise. This place was a windowless building on like a fucked up industrial highway. Mm-hmm. And when Noah looked into it, he saw there was reviews. And the whole point was like there was a place the people like Bristol guys, I guess. Really? What?
It's at 7363 State Road in Philadelphia, PA. You should go check it out.
Oh, so it's in the Northeast.
It's in the Northeast.
So the Northeast was like a
I like how we just went from Jersey to Bristol.
Yeah,
to the Northeast.
Yeah.
Me and Noah had a long drive.
It's mad local.
I don't know. I just placed it in my mind, and I'm like, that's New Jersey stuff.
No.
It's Jersey.
But we looked it up and we saw the reviews, and apparently they were like, it was that was a spot for like if you're in like a tough Northeast Philly town, but you want to go suck a dude, you want to go like suck a dentist, you had to go there. And they had like, it was a totally windowless room where they claimed to, as of a couple of years ago, have an active glory hole.
Ooh.
People wrote on the reviews like, and they have a glory hole. This place rules. We'll visit again.
There's bad ones too, though.
There's some people complain.
Someone wrote, "This place terrible place ruins lives." Another one says the floor.
Some angry bitch wife, obviously. Go on.
Disgruntled glory hole worker.
They have an arcade. Need my sucked. 5 stars.
There's a place called
what?
There's a place called TJ's Pleasure Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Philly. That's a place in Philly.
I got a question about glory holes.
Yeah.
It's impossible to see exactly, depending on the situation, what is sucking you off.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it could be a dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course. I mean, it's not could be. It most likely.
Probably. Yeah. Most likely. Yeah.
Unless it's a porn shoot, it's a dude.
Yeah. Probably.
It's definitely a dude. What woman? It's either a dude or like a very deeply entangled sex slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of woman builds a glory hole? What kind of good would that do for her? You know?
That's what I'm saying. It's really, it's probably.
I don't think they're building it. I'm just saying working at it.
That's like the glue factory of hookers is a glory hole.
Yes.
When they're like completely defunct, you're like, just park them next to this fucking hole next to this bathroom stall.
It's right before retirement.
Although I will say the mystery of the whole thing's probably pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
To just stick your dick in a hole and just be like, nice.
Well, you can probably talk yourself into that it's not gay. Because you're just like, yeah.
It's hot chicks back there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing but busty blondes from the 80s. Not some like dude who's like sickly skinny and like a flannel and fucking jeans. It's like fucking pox on his face.
Some dude who just wants to suck it as fast as he can so he can make it to Kensington to score.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of the glory holes love of the game or just like a strung out dude getting $60 a day by some like guy who peddles porn.
There's people who build glory holes in their houses, and they're doing it for the love of the game. If you're building it to use it, you're doing it for the love of the game. If you're building it to suck, you're doing it for the love of the game.
I mean, I think
That's
everybody's
honorable.
dream is to work from home.
True. Dude, putting a glory hole in your house and be like dropping the pin on that and be like, come through.
Yeah, you got to rent out your glory hole.
I think that's what people had to do for the pandemic. Yeah.
I know.
True.
I did.
Stay at home.
Yeah.
Work the glory hole. How long do you think you work the glory hole, Mayor, before you're like, that's enough?
Dude. What's the line looking like? No.
Depends on you, dude. Depends on you, Pop.
Dude, I fucking...
How quick are you? How quick on the finish are
They
you?
call me the fastest.
If you had to, how like...
Dude, the fastest coming to West, dude.
True, yeah. That is funny. I think, yeah, we pretty much all probably could just knock anyone's out. We could just crush each other right now. Well, I believe it's time. What are we working with here? Perfect. I believe it's time. I hate to cut it short. I have a doctor's appointment. I have to see to. I have to go watch my child be strapped down, have blood taken from her.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah,
she can talk, and it's just like, no,
Yeah.
help. She knows enough words just to make it absolutely soul crushing. To physically restrain them, they go, help me. They think they're just being completely like waterboarded. They have no concept of it.
Yeah.
You can't explain to a toddler. Like, it's like, no, this is for, we need to make some tests. And no.
This is for food allergies.
Yeah.
It's good if we know now. And they're just in their head, they're just like, why the fuck are we doing? We could be doing so many things.
Yeah.
I could be watching Frozen for the 12th time. You have me here just like pulling my blood. I don't even know what blood is. She's been asking me what skeletons are. I've been having to explain that to her. I'm like, you have a bone inside your body. You have a ton of them, and it makes like a miniature version of you that holds you up. And she just goes, "What's that?" And she just makes me repeat it. Oh, dude,
Are her ears pierced?
Yes.
Oh, that was a torturous experience.
Yeah, my wife fucking pierced her ears for like 4 months. I was like, no, don't do that. And she just did it.
Yeah.
And I was like, peach.
Yeah.
I took my trash out yesterday. I was like, fuck her, dude.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna
You know
go
what today is? I know what today is.
I'm gonna take our daughter to get tiny swords stabbed into her ears.
Yeah, dude.
So she can look better in pictures.
Bro.
Dude, 4 months is the best time though, right?
Well, I guess there's a certain age you're not traumatized because you don't have the cognitive ability to remember the trauma allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, they do circumcise dudes. They do cut our... Huh?
Female circumcision is an earring.
True.
FGM, dude.
They're lucky. That's all they get. Pretty much.
So
Yeah, you know what?
Female circumcision?
Yeah.
Nah, man, you never been to Nigeria, buddy. Yeah.
Dude,
They make
lips off, sew it up. I'm busting through the night of nuptials. You're supposed to sew your daughter. You're literally supposed to sew your daughter's pussies.
Yeah.
And then like make it so like I don't think everyone scoops the clits, but like you can scoop the clits.
Yeah. FGM, dude. It's very rude.
Dude, I've read about, if you read Ayanna Hershey Ali's book about this specific thing, I almost passed out. I was reading about it and driving, and I like almost started seeing what it was so fucked up.
Dude,
you've never had fried clitoris?
It probably is. It's probably is delicious.
You probably had it at the Nigerian wedding. Didn't even realize it. Dude, this calamari's different. What is this Nigerian calamari?
Oh, it's probably so good. Fuck. Well, dudes, thank you guys so much for doing this.
Hey, thanks for having
Appreciate
us,
you.
bro.
Adios.